All right, hey, it's Crack 36, and I am going to get off here. Share screen. That's what I'm going to do. You are share screening. All right, cool. Now over here, I want to put on the YouTube. And I'm going to go to Schultz's YouTube channel. All right, so to explain what's going on, I resigned the other game. Uh, I made a video about Axis and Allies YouTube wars and protocols, and that was good for what I was doing at the time. And I've innovated because if you record to your phone, you can run out of space. You're always fighting that battle. What do I erase? And then if you do it on your computer, same deal. So what I've gone to is recording on the cloud off of Zoom. Well, those are some different protocols. And for whatever reason, the dice seem to be really unkind to me. So I am always innovating. And we also had an issue with boards that were, what was the checkbook? You had a checkbook and you had to reconcile your checkbook. So I'm going to put in a protocol that I do my turn in two parts. I do a review of his turn like I used to. And then in addition to that, and then he's going to see me updating my board. Hopefully he catches that. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll skip ahead like we all do. And then I'm going to do my purchase and combat moves separate. Stop the video, make sure the boards are reconciled. Then I'm going to try to actually start it up and use this screen right here, this camera to roll these dice. And then go back to the computer. That will enable me to do the work I do, update and reconcile my board at work in my truck if I have to. And in addition to that, roll dice, be the master of my own fate, take matters into my own hands. And if the bad dice roll, the bad dice roll. So, but when you roll 7 tech dice and you get no hits, and then every one of his dice hits except one, which was 4 aircraft. Yeah, 4 aircraft. And his bomber even hit. So it sucked. And I had heavy bombers, so I get to roll 2 dice. And somehow he still hit me. I am so tired right now, it's crazy. It was a beautiful day up here in New England, in Massachusetts. I live in New Hampshire. And it was beautiful. I got into the water, but I am exhausted. I've been working since Tuesday, and I have one more day to go. All right, let's get to this, or I will fall asleep. I'm drinking coffee at 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to try to get the screen up on my phone so that if there's any chat in the live stream, I'll be able to see it, because it's one of the disadvantages. I can't see in my own chat. So I don't know how to fix that. Except for maybe cycling back to it once in a while. So let me see if I can do that. Okay, so we got that. We got that. And then we have, that'd be kind of crazy, right? I'm seeing within the sea. It's like seeing within the sea. Okay, so let's see if I go to my own live stream. Oh, this is live. This is me. This is what's being seen. Okay, let's see why there is no sound. There should be feedback right now. Okay, let's go over here. This is live. And it's 100%. So I don't think my. Okay, here we go. You rolled 4 tech dice and got 3. Yeah, you rolled. Okay. I have no problem drinking coffee at 8 o'clock at night. All right, good. All right, we are up and running. Okay, so I'm going to run his video. It's going to be and we are doing a 60-bit now. Explanation for that is that I am going to I am imitating the great Andrew A.A. Gamer. He is the one that gives a 60-bit. And in order to see what he sees, I can't do a 30-bit. I have to do what he does, which is do a 60-bit. So I think that's the way to go. I think I'm confused right now. Rockets. I think I need to go to Schultz's live stream. All right. Must be Shark Week. This is all I'm getting is sharks and manatees on New England, I guess. All right, so this is so the question is, what would you do with a 60-bit? Now, what is a 60-bit? Okay, for those who play out of box, that's out of box, Europe and Pacific to combined, Global 1940, which is there's no game called Global 1940. It is Europe 1940 and Pacific 1940. And in the back of those books, there's explanation for how to combine those, and then you have out of box. Now that is the way that they came out. I think the second edition came out in 2013. First edition came out, I think, in 2009. And since then, they're quickly developed a bid, and the rules of the bid is that you can only place in a territory that already has one of the units in there. Okay. Already has a unit in there. And you can place anything. And that includes, for instance, it includes things that have facilities. So if there's an empty territory that just has a facility, you could place units in there because the facility does count as a unit. But you can only place one unit there. And of course, it all has to add up to $60. Okay. I think I'm realizing a mistake that I'm making right now, and that's that I can't hear the computer. I can talk into the computer, but I can't hear it. So I'll be right back. I'm going to switch out to the headphones. I like the sound quality off the microphone better, but the earphones are going to work in this situation. I don't think I could do both. I could try to do both, but I'm not sure how that would work. So just Schultz, tell me. Yep, there you go. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, I can now hear myself, which is what I needed to do. And I need to hear Schultze. There we go. I can't. Okay. All right, hold on a sec. I have to open that up again. It's crazy. We love the game. That's what I say. We are no uh, polished professionals here. We love the game. Man, I dare you to have fun. All right, here we go again. Sorry, my apologies. If I had two screens, I could even keep this as a lot. Oh, that'd be fun to have two screens. Then I could let you watch this while I fix it in the background. Uh-oh. I suck as the axes, but I got to learn. Yeah, it is. I'm going to lose. 7 destroyer. Okay, let's get that done first. Okay, right here, British destroyer. I think that's a good purchase right there. I have seen this before as I've reviewed other games. 98 is a classic purchase. A sub actually going into 106 is almost as effective, believe it or not. Scary. Classic too. Fighter in Moscow. Okay. It's very good. Very good. I like that a lot. Oops. I'm not sure why he placed infantry. Okay, infantry in Burma. Infantry in Yunnan. It's going to pretty obviously do the Yunnan stack, but this would be a wasted $3 with the Russian airplanes. Sichuan. A lot of people go with artillery. Okay, that's infantry. Quichao. Artillery in Sichuan. It's artillery. Sweon. Okay, this one was not. Shucks. Hey, Schultz, are those planes going to you now? Schultz, are those planes going to Russian planes going to? Because I might be able to do Japan too. Uh, Here we go. Diehard AA player. Yep. I have no problem drinking coffee. Okay. Yes, they are going to. Okay, so all right. Well, let's see what happens. So yeah, I will say I'll just give some. I'll give what a lot of people do. I am not a fan of this, but a lot of people sub here for sure. And then believe it or not, they put a sub here and 110, 111. And a lot of times they will actually submerge those subs when they're attacked. And then they put a sub here a lot of times, a lot of subs. And then they'll put a scrambling fighter here in Scotland. A lot of times this between the sub and the scrambling fighter, 111 is left alone. You could couple that with the purchase of a navy, and then when this tries to get away, um, you still get them if they go to 118 because most of your fighters and your navy are here. Um, I did play against Andrew, who does this 60 bid, and I was able to maintain my navy in the Atlantic, but I had to pour so much into it that I did not get the Lend-Lease planes to rush Moscow in time. So if you screw up Moscow, so I was rather proud of my navy. It was boss, but too much. Delicate walk. So yeah, I mean, this is Europe remains rather unchanged, and although this does look scary to three subs versus this two would be a way pretty quickly cause him to have wasted his $8. That may happen. And I can worry about the rest of the stuff with Japan. I mean, this is pretty obviously that if he has a more developed Asian strategy, that means Germany has to win the game. So this is obviously a hard row to hoe with. And let me just review what I put on the board so that we can make sure our boards are reconciled. One artillery in Briace, one artillery in Saka, Amur, Suiyuan, Shensi, and Szechuan, with an extra infantry in Quichao, Yunnan, Burma, and Malaya. Why is this like this? Hmm. And then an extra fighter in Moscow, as well as an extra sub in 98, as well as a destroyer here. So a lot of times, absolutely, Scotland fighter is almost guaranteed. Everyone does that. Um, they do not always put a navy, another piece of navy here. Sometimes a sub and a sub here, and then they might put artillery, extra artillery down here, and a lot of times they'll give the Chinese some artillery. Those are not my favorites, and I have seen that go horribly wrong. Um, there was a community game on AccessNowledge.org in which a guy named Tropin, who actually unfortunately died of cancer, played against, and he got suggestions from everyone, and he got a good, and I think it was 50, 60, maybe it was 40, but uh, by turn three, people were like, I can't believe where the board looks like this, and we had 60. We had 50 bid, a 50 bid. Uh, it can just go. There's so much. Germany has so much, but I'm not the German, so we'll see how it goes because I am not as skilled. So, um, what do we want to do? All right, so I'm going to assume that I can play Germany one pretty straightforward. I don't think Andrew is ambitious. I'm going to try to copy his plays, but I haven't got a chance to study what he does in turn one. I've reviewed several of his games, but I haven't noticed a lot of differences from the main script. So I am going to go with shucks. Oh boy, I forgot to include game options. I'm going to write 60 bid. Okay, and I'm going to go into game options just to make sure that this has the game options. All right, and the tech development is turned on. Right, because I have tech. Okay, I'm going to buy a tech token for Germany, and I believe I'm going to go with land production. Okay, here we go. I could roll this on the board. All right. All right, let's blow up this map of mine. All right. I think you can see me. Okay. I got a one. See how that works. That was painful. Always innovating. Um, okay, let's shrink this down. All right, we don't need that up anymore. All right, so that's that. Okay, that's that. And I hope I'm sharing screen. Yep.
You were sharing screen. Oops. I'm gonna hide that again. All right, let's go with a let's go with let's get those tanks out there. I need to press in pretty hard. All right. All right, let's do the traditional 6 artillery. Okay, and we're good with this. All right, let's divvy this up like normal. All right, I do not like. I can never do anything normal. Let's curse. I gotta play Abbott, not Costello. All right, so I suppose I ought to read that. I'm still up in the air about that. Those subs. Sub 108 to 109. Sub from 103 to 110. Germany from bomber from Germany to UK. London. Holland, Belgium fighter to 111. Norway fighter to 111. Battleship to 111. German bomber to 111. German diver to 110. West German fighter to 110. West German, 3 West German divers to 110. All right, we will size that up in just a minute. Let me do my sub from 117 to 106. Sub from 118 to 106. Sub from 124 to 111. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus potentially 4. I will pull the sub out of 109 as much as I want to go for that. And I will put him into 106. This is 4, potentially 6. I've got 7 there. Less bombing London. Normally speaking, they don't bomb London. So this is 5. This is 6 now. Nope, 5. All right, let's take a look at Paris. And I think we will not be cocky and just roll into Paris with everything we can. Okay, let's evaluate that. That's everything from Holland, Belgium, everything from West Germany, and the tanks from Greater Southern Germany. Send a plane into France from Slovakia. Send the diver in from Poland. All right, I am going to, Ted actually was experimenting and he actually did not do 111. And I think I'm going to copy him. So Ted, you get this. This is all you, man. Okay, let's see how we can adjust this. So we're going to leave 111 alone. Well, that means I can't do anything with this. That's funny. I could go there. All right, so what's that leave me? That leaves me with fighter from Holland, Belgium, and a bomber over London. Okay, let me just take a look again. Sub cannot be helped. I don't need to do this, but I could. I don't need to do this, but I could. This is more than enough. This is 8 versus the 6 that would be here. Let's do go into Yugo with all of Greater Southern Germany and an infantry from Slovakia. All right, I'm not going to do the hybrid. There's too many battles right now. I don't think I need to reconcile the maps. Let me check with Schultze to see if there's any notes. Let's go to the 60-bit gaming again. Hopefully my live stream pops in the right corner. It did not pop in the right corner. There it is. Okay, live stream. More. Oh, here it is. Don't forget the Ardian Buryacha 2. Okay. Let me just check. Thought I did, but maybe I didn't. All right, good. Let's proceed forward. Okay, so where is it? There it is. Okay, let me just make sure I've got the artillery and Bariacha. Yep, got the artillery and Bariacha. All right, here we go. I will do my traditional stupid dice rolls. 66. All right. I think I'm going to do that. So from now on, though, I will do reconciliation of the boards. Oh, I need to know scrambles. Shucks. Let me ask him. Kind of need to know this. I put him into a bit of a pinch. Hmm. I might have to take a pause on this. Okay. Schulte, I need to know about scrambles. I think this is final. I'm trying to make him decide between very difficult situations. The only thing is he could scramble the Scotland fighter into here, and I'd like to make this a bit of a challenge. I could drop one out of here. Oh, there he is. Hey, hold on. Just before you answer, I wanna just look at it one more time. No, no, I'm good actually. What do you want to scramble?
Hey, so your two bombers are against London?
Yep.
Hey, so two fighters go up against the bombers, and one fighter goes into 109.
All right. Good deal. All right, man. We'll do that. Thanks. Bye. Okay. So he wants one fighter. I'll send the French guy. This is for 109. Okay, and then Max. Nope, no, 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 not Max. None. Max for intercepting. Okay, here we go. He misses. We miss. We all miss. Wow, no kidding. Here we go. Major factory. Boom. Oh, geez. Are you kidding me? Holy smokes. Oh, wow. That's bad. All right. That was two snake eyes. Shot down my bombers. Oh. Hey.
Hey, Crockett, hey, the fighter from Scotland can scramble into 109 all of them.
Okay. I'll have to do that off board. I just followed your instructions. Yeah, you shot down both my bombers with the AA guns. Yes. Your fighters, my fighters missed. I mean, my bombers missed, but you shot down both my AA guns.
The fighter can scramble into 109.
Okay. Yep. Bye. All right. And you killed me. So I missed. Doesn't matter. Complete failure so far. You got 3 of my units. That's pretty good. I'll retreat. Going to Slovakia, Hungary. 3 for 3. Battle for 110. German sub remains. You got to select one casualty, you take the battleship, you die, and you get 2 hits. No walk in the park for me. I get a hits, you get a hits, I get a hits, you miss. Okay, I win the battle over here. This was the battle. I lost a sub. Germans select one casualty for the AA gun. Seven casualties. Germans select 5. Remain. All misses except 1, all hits. Wow, this is going to be a fast game. Wow, dude, check that out. Screenshot that. Wow. Devastating round. Have a mech left. That's not terrible. Golly. Lost 3 planes. Generally not a good thing. Hmm. That is this. I just sat home. That's nice. That's at home too. Shoot. When I undid 111, I didn't double check. All right. Okay, so battleship to 112. See if we can get scrambling fighters back there. All right, anti-aircraft to West Germany from Germany. 3 fighters land in West Germany. 1 fighter goes to southern France. Three infantry go to Finland. 2 infantry go to Poland. All the German units in Germany go to Poland. Activate Bulgaria with 1 tank, 2 infantry to Slovakia. And that is Germany. I'll move the bomber, the battleship, and the cruiser in to 113. All right. That's it. And 6 artillery to Berlin. Ends with $67. Collected 37. Captured 19. Saved $1, I think. So 67. No, that's not right. No, that's not right at all. I have 34, 35, 36, $37. Anyways, it says I have $67. Not sure why. 19 and 37 is 57. Be $2. I saved $2. 39, 49, 59. I think I should be at 20 plus 49. So 39. 49, 50. I think I should be at 59, but for some reason the computer has me at 69. Did I not buy it? 6 times 4. Oh. Why did I buy only 4? 6. 6 times 4 is 26. I saved $6. What did I do that for? 6 plus 37 is 43. And 19 is 63, 62. All right, I'm tired and I'm not want to do this math. Okay, so 37 saved $6. Schultz, you'll tell me because I'm confused. Hey, what's up?
You bought a tech guy.
I bought a tech dice. You're right. Thank you. All right, so I got $1 left over. I don't know why I have $67. Any idea?
Bought a tech guy. That's what he said.
Okay. Okay, bye. All right. Well, I'm not doing the math because my brain is fuddled right now with exhaustion. The recap would be 2 German subs in 106, battleship cruiser in 113, transport 114, 7 infantry in Finland, 4 divers, and 3 anti-aircraft in Holland, Belgium. France has 6 tanks, 3 artillery, 1 mech, 1 fighter in southern Italy, 1 tank, 4 infantry in Bulgaria, 1 infantry in Romania. Why is there 1 infantry in Romania? 6 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tank in Slovakia, 16 infantry, 3 artillery, 1 tank in Poland, 6 artillery in Germany, and I have 1 tech dice, 3 fighters, and 3 anti-aircraft in West Germany. All right, so I am going to just do a couple of moves. I don't know what he's doing, but I can do a few moves for him because I know he wants to. I don't know if he wants to do that. I know he wants to bring all 3 of these down here. Uh, Shucks. Okay. Maybe I have to go to war. Russia. Okay, let's say we're at war. Russia, war. Yes. Okay, now let's try that. Let's go to non-combat. And I think he said he wants everything in Buryatia. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll add Russia. All right, there we go. And then these guys, I hope they move. Okay. Hey, what's up?
Hey, everything will go to Amore.
Amore. All right. All right. Bye. All right. Huh. Stupid game. Right. So what's the deal here? Let's make sure the relationship is war. Excuse me. Let's make sure the Russians are actually allies. Okay. Excuse me. This is bad. Russia. Okay. Chinese. Allied. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to take a little break. I'm having an allergy attack, and this is not gonna subside for a little bit. So I'm gonna take a little break because I'm gonna get really disgusting and gross here. So that is Crockett 36. Excuse me. Signing out.